Hello, my name is Ann Black, Employee Development Specialist, and today we will be reviewing how to request leave using the Sage payroll system. So once you've logged into the Sage payroll system, you'll come up to this area on the tab area called Timesheet, and you'll want to click right here called Request Leave. In this box, you want to click the dates that you want to request leave from, and you can click on this little calendar and click the dates that you want to request leave. And on this next box, you'll request the dates that you'll want to end your leave. So it could be the same day, or it could be a whole week. All depends on how many days you'll want to take off. So for this, for demonstration purposes, I want to take the whole week of August 9th off. In the next box, you want to put in your leave code. Right now, the only leave code that we have available is PTO, paid time off. In here, it tells me I have 24 hours that I've already requested off in the future that's in process. I have 104 hours banked, and I have a balance left to me of 80 hours. So if I took a whole week off, I should have enough. The next is I want to put in my hours of leave. Now this is a little bit confusing because I'm taking a whole week off. That might be for me it might be a whole 40 hours. However, I don't want to put 40 hours in here. I want to put in just the number of hours per day. So if I work an 8-hour day, I just want to put 8 hours in. The other thing you can do, instead of putting the number of hours in, I can also put in use shift hours. So everyone has a predetermined number of shift hours. Most people it's 8 hours a day. Some people it's 7 or 6, depending on how many hours a week you work. It'll automatically put in the shift hours. So that's if I'm taking whole days off. Now if I'm only taking a half day off, I'll put 4 hours in, or just part of a day, 3 hours, and I'll use this part. The real important piece here is not to put 40 hours off. It's just number of hours in a day. Okay, so let me just put in 8 hours here. The next thing I need to do is to put in notes. You have to fill in this area. So I'm going to say I'm going to Hawaii. I wish, in my dreams. Once I've completed this, I go down at the bottom and I press Submit. And it asks me, are you sure you want to submit 40 hours of PTO leave for approval? And I say yes. And it tells me it's forwarding my leave request to user 2 for approval. In this case, we've set up a test database. For most of you, it will tell you it's forwarding it to your supervisor for approval. And you say, okay. Once I've submitted my leave, you'll see it shows up right here on my leave history. The status right now as requested. Once my supervisor approves it, you'll see an A here. Now once you've submitted your leave, you can always go back and modify it. So let's say, for instance, I decide I don't want to take this Friday off. I can always go in and modify my leave. How I do that is I highlight the row, and down at the bottom of the screen I click Edit, and it asks me how many hours would you like to adjust your leave by. So I could do negative or positive. I don't want to do positive. I want to do negative. So I can say by negative 8 hours, and I say OK, and it's forwarding my modification to my supervisor, letting me know that I've changed my leave request. You can also come in here and also delete your leave as well. When you're finished with your leave request area here, all you have to do is click this box here on your tab and close it. The one thing that you need to be aware of is that you cannot request leave in this system for PTO that you do not have available. So if you only have 20 hours of PTO and you're asking for a full 40 hours off, you cannot ask for that off at this time. If you're asking off for PTO for way in the future, for instance, you know you want to attend a wedding or family reunion 6 months from now, you'll need to fill out a paper time off request available on the intranet page under Human Resources and submit that, and your supervisor can hang on to that until you have enough PTO accrued in order to reserve that in the SAGE system. Also, other kinds of leave, such as FMLA, jury duty, and reserve sick leave cannot be requested through the SAGE system. You will also need to use the paper time off request form as well. If you have any questions about this system, please contact either your supervisor, the IT help desk if you don't have the icon, the workflow modules client, or if you're experiencing any kind of technical difficulties. Please contact me if you have any training issues or concerns, or contact Jennifer Youngberg or Brooke Adams in the finance office. Thank you and have a great day.